We are live. 5 rounds on a Monday evening with the CPS reports. It's time. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the CPS reports, and today we're doing our fight recap of the UFC 298 Alex Volkanovski versus Ilia Tuporia. With me, as always, breaking these fights down is Jedi. Jedi, how's it going, bro?
Yeah, good, bro. Happy to be back. It's Monday, so the Oaks are in the Matrix again.
As usual, never stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me how you feel about this fight card, bro. Like, what's your take on the madness that
Yo,
took place over the weekend?
very surprising to see the result of all it. Bye, Rochelle.
Right, Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah, very surprising results. Congrats
Mm.
to Ilia Tuporia on winning the title. Congrats, bro.
Is that all you have to say? Huh?
Yeah, pretty
Because
much.
you got nothing
Pretty
to
much, bro.
nothing to break down over the course of that 10 minutes that we watched.
Yeah. What's up? No, it's fine.
Oh no, that's it. I just want to say, does Primrose really vacuum the office? I hardly ever hear a vacuum cleaner.
No, she doesn't really do it. She does it, sorry. She does it like I think only on a Monday and a Friday because these dogs complain about the noise. They complain at the
Yeah, but
vacuum so
then they
loud.
also complain about how dusty it is. So like
Yeah.
she needs to find time.
Yeah, no, she doesn't do it all the time. She does it like every second or third
Oh,
day.
okay. Alright.
Yeah.
But it's working now, right?
Yeah, it definitely works. Definitely. Cool, man.
Okay.
Alright.
No, it's easy. Yeah.
No. All good. So I just want
Tuporia, yeah, no, congrats team. I think the first round he obviously got beat.
yeah,
I don't think anybody could give him the first round. He obviously got beat in the first round.
he lost the
And the
first
second
round.
round he just landed that Topuria power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was very surprising. But hats off to him.
Mm.
I look forward to the rematch or to whatever happens next.
Mm. Yeah,
Sad
the
for the
fight.
Volk.
Yeah, sad for the Volk for sure. A lot of, actually, myself and Talo were checkers after the fight to go and do a grocery run, and this guy behind us heard us talking about the fightsman. Turned around, as a colored dude, he got a plaster on his nose. So immediately I was like, you probably box, or you come from a boxing gym or something. That's why you got this Nelly plaster on your nose. But you were saying you also felt very sad for Volkanovski. That's the fight game, bro. Like
Yeah,
the boy took his
yeah,
shot,
exactly.
the guy took his shot, and he called it. He said, "I'm gonna go 2 rounds. I'm gonna go for the head in the second round, and that's my game plan." And he did exactly what he said he was gonna do. Because
Yeah.
you could actually see that Volk was piecing him up in round one so much that he was sit like you said over the text. He was shutting down pretty much Ilia's
He was shutting
offense.
him down completely. Yeah, he was shutting Illia down so quick because he took away all of his weapons. The last weapon he had was that overhand right.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He took his jab away, took his kick away, basically took his movement away. He was
Yeah.
shutting him down like weapon after weapon after weapon. And you
Mm.
could see like after that, the Volk was going to start putting on the show.
Literally, bro.
And then, yeah, unfortunately, he got caught.
Literally, dude. Volk was like on his way to like turn up the heat. He's like, all right, now I'm gonna smother you. And
Yeah.
the power was there. Do you think it's an immediate rematch for Volkanovski, or do you think that
I think he
um
definitely deserves an immediate rematch.
yeah.
I think he definitely deserves an immediate rematch. It's up to him if he wants to take it because obviously he's got 2 knockouts now in like 6 months.
Mm. Yeah,
So
that's
yeah, it's up
true.
to him if he wants to take it or if he lets it go.
Well, if you look at the
But he
division,
definitely deserves it.
if we look at the division, yeah, I think he deserves it as well, simply because um it's like a flash knockout, so I think the fight needs to go again. Secondly, Max Holloway is already paid up with Gaethje.
Yeah.
Rodriguez is paid up with Brian Ortega. So
Okay.
they've actually fighting this weekend. So
Yeah, no, then it's a rematch.
and it's either a rematch or he fights Max after Max fights Gaethje, but that means he's have to wait so long.
Nah, I think
So
it's gonna be a rematch.
He's gonna have to fight Volk. If he beats Volk again, then he can call his shot. Either get Max or he can go 135, take on the 135 champ. But really, this definitely sets him up now to be like,
See
you know,
tomorrow.
I won't
So
hold your
cool.
hands, not a promise.
Eh?
I won't hold your hands. I was going for high five, but then I was at a weird angle, so I was like, it's like when you left that turn to phone, I was like, that's the most embarrassing shit I've ever done.
It's easy, man. I've been into interlocking high fives for a long time.
But I thought it was literally-
Yes.
Bro, this is kak way to have this in the episode, no lies. But anyway, tough knock, but I think the rematch makes the most sense for that division. But really good on Illia Tuporia. Now is definitely gonna be one of the UFC's highest paid, highest followed, most acclaimed fighter now. But anyway, we move on to I think was probably for me fight of the night between Robert Whittaker and Paulo Costa.
Brilliant fight. Top fight. Yes. I was even surprised Paulo Costa lasted that long.
Yo, you
Honestly,
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
surprised that he went for that long. He looked like a different Paulo.
Yeah, he looked
good fight.
But what I didn't like about Paulo Costa was that he didn't go where he needed to go. You know what I mean? Because Robert Whittaker was every single round he was edging it. He was like, I'm gonna increase my lead. Which he did, outlanding. Even though Whittaker's face looked busted up from that head kick in the first round, and then the couple of jabs kind of like, you know, shook him up a little bit. But other than that, Whittaker controlled the 15 minutes. Like he controlled the dance for me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know, so unanimous is correct decision if you ask me. What I didn't like from Paulo Costa is that he didn't go get, man. Especially at the end of round 2 and like maybe mid round 3.
I think he fought hard, bro. I think
You think
he fought
so?
very hard.
He didn't do his usual boxing combos, man. Like he normally goes, like he lets his hand, let it fly, which I like.
Because that's usually when people are like standing still and he's got them against the cage and stuff like that. He, what's his name? Whittaker was very aware of what was happening. You know what I mean? He knew he can't get caught at his back against the cage against him because otherwise it's going to be a rock'em sock'em thing.
Yeah.
So he obviously moved a lot. Like it was, I thought it was a very competitive fight.
It was.
I was actually like, I for sure for me it wasn't unanimous. I think it was a close fight. But definitely, I think Whittaker won it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a match.
All out stand up war. I think Whittaker went for one takedown. Like he shot for one takedown. But other than that, they were just throwing heat for 15 minutes, and it just looked like Whittaker was secured his bag in the rounds, but mainly prioritizing not getting caught, you know, in an exchange where they just go in. Because I think if he did, I think Paulo Costa would have just put him out with lights out. But that's actually good for the division because now Whittaker stakes his claim again for another shot at Turkish or even Easy. But I think Whittaker is probably going to get Sean Strickland.
Bro.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to get Strickland next. I don't know what
Paulo Costa. Or there's lots of guys, bro. That middleweight is very competitive.
And Cannon, and Cannon, we beat
very
by the way. But that was massive fight, wonderful fight to watch. Geoff, Neal, Ian Macchiato Garry. What's your
the most boringest fight? I thought it was such a boring fight.
I was a bit so unimpressed.
But obviously Ian Garry did what he needed to do. He put in a lot of kicks, moved a lot. He was circling a lot, going back a lot, and just like basically counter strike. It was like ones and twos. It was like ones and twos. Kick one.
And in the middle knee.
That's basically how he won the fight.
Yeah, he won.
It was very like seeing Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, but not the same thing.
Not the same caliber.
But with a lot of distant kicks with ones and twos and a lot of evading. That's what won the fight for Ian Garry. And
Yeah,
you could see Geoff was frustrated because Geoff wanted to obviously, be more in the pocket and fight and
and fight in
do
the
stuff
pocket,
like that. Sometimes a point fight is what you need to get past the guy, and that's exactly what Ian Garry
Garry
did.
did. Yeah, no, I couldn't disagree with that anymore because the boos and stuff that came onto him now was because of the social media presence and what the shit that he talks
Yeah,
about.
and because he didn't want to engage.
And he didn't
Geoff
want to.
Neal.
Yeah, he didn't want to
He
get
didn't
into
want to
the
fight.
middle.
He wasn't there to fight. He was there to ones and twos this guy
Yeah,
through 3 rounds.
yeah, because when Geoff Neal did land on him, you could see Garry was like, oh, let me get my back off the cage. Let me get out of this space, and he immediately just like removed himself from the situation, and then forced Geoff Neal to chase him. Does this fight help him with his rise to the top? I don't think so. Ian Garry, I don't think he did
Ian
enough.
Garry.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
one of
no,
the,
definitely. I think it will increase his stock. You'll probably get
not so
somebody
much though, but yeah,
potentially higher. Yeah. Well, he's calling out Colby, and I think the UFC will make that just to sell tickets.
probably it
And I
could be a
think Colby
money
needs a
fight.
fight like that also. I think Colby needs like one of these hype stars and smash him to get his stock back in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I think it's a good fight. I don't think he'll beat Colby. I think Colby is gonna
beat him. Yeah,
put the distance on him, like cut him off, force him to wrestle and do
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. I couldn't disagree anymore. Actually, you know what? I would love him to get that fight. Since you wanna talk so much and you want to do the whole Conor rise
I
to
think
fame
it's a
kind of
really
thing,
fun fight.
then take on the top 5 in the division. Go take on the
Yeah.
Oak there and see how far you get. But anyway, then we moved it on to the fight that you thought Henry was gonna win. Merab Dvalishvili putting on a master class of performance against Henry
That's a
Cejudo.
beast. That's a
Um,
beast.
I honestly thought when watching that fight, this is why I think Henry should have stayed out to retirement. Henry was a dog in the era that he was in that generation of fighting and that level of fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think Merab
Also-
was just on a different, not on a different level, but on a newer level. Like he's actually bringing a newer level to the game, whereby
Yeah.
he's taking the wrestling that any of them used to do, but on a lot more of a relentless way, like a lot more, Jim. And also
I
hyper
think
aggressive.
Henry. Yeah, I think Henry is just in the wrong weight. I think the weight is too big for him. Just remember, Henry did all of that in the flyweight.
Yes,
I
that's
think
true.
I think skill wise, Henry's probably better than them. But I think fight IQ, Henry is definitely better than them. I just think they're too big. I just think he's not strong enough
Yeah.
to to handle these oaks in the flyweight. He could do that because he was the big strong guy. And this weight, I feel like he's either on par with him or they're slightly bigger and stronger than him. You know what I mean?
There's someone here to
So
do.
yeah, I feel like he's just in the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's all.
That I
He's
mean,
in the wrong way.
he said it himself. If he loses this fight, he retires again. Do you think he wants to make the flyweight division? Do you think he wants to actually go and cut that weight and go fly? I don't think he wants to.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I
I don't think he wants to.
Henry should probably just go back to coaching, dude. I mean, he coached so many champions
Yeah.
in 2023. Literally,
Yeah, he should just if he does want to fight, he must fight flyweight because clearly you can see these bantamweight guys are slightly too big for him. Same with who else I think might have the same problem is Tuporia. The only advantage Tuporia will have is that he's tall, so you can put on more mass. Henry, I just think he's too small. He's too short and too small.
yo, mad. That's a mad thing to say. I don't know. Because he is at the elite level, man. But yeah, that could be a big.
Henry, in terms of skill and fight IQ, like I say, he's better than. He's definitely better than him. I just don't think he has the strength to do what he was doing in the flyweight.
Yeah, because he was bullying the flyweight. He was a bully in the flyweight. Yeah, it's true. So I don't know. Question on the floor is, what do you think what do you think is next for Henry? We know Merab gets title shot next. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think Henry must just retire, bro. Henry must retire or go weight down.
Maybe go weight down. But I think he won't do
Yeah.
it. I don't think he does. Anyway, the middleweight, which was the opening bout of the card, Anthony Hernandez versus Roman Kopylov. Now, I'm not sure if you caught this one, but
I did not.
did Anthony Hernandez prove us wrong? Honestly, because I honestly thought Kopylov was gonna go in there and just wipe him out.
Me too.
But it wasn't.
Yeah,
It
me
literally
too.
was literally the opposite of what Anthony came in there and wiped out Roman, bro. Like just bullied him. Like I think after the first, I think it was 1 minute 30 in the round one, the round shifted. Anthony started just going zombified, just zombified and walked him forward. Just stayed on his face, landed his jabs, took him down, weighed him out. In round two, Anthony literally got into Roman's back now. When they were both against the cage, got on his back on the ground, put synced in the rear naked choke, and then looked at Joe Rogan and went, I got this guy. I got this guy. And it just like finished him. And I thought to myself, yo, Anthony, dog. And what that means for the middleweight division is that it's pretty stacked, bro. Like there's a lot of middleweights that look
Yeah, the
talented.
middleweight is that.
They look like there's a fresh couple of fighters coming out of the middleweight division now. It's not just, the Paulo Costas and the Cannoniers and them. There's now a little fresh heat with this dude coming up the ranks. But let's close it off with the honorable mentions we spoke about in the last fight. Amanda Lemos versus Mackenzie Dern. Good performance.
What happened there?
Yo, brilliant fight. Honestly, it blew me away because it was exactly what we said was going to happen. Amanda Lemos, if she keeps the takedowns away, she will win by keeping it on the feet. And Mackenzie, obviously, her key to victory was a jiu-jitsu. And that was the fight, bro. Like for rounds 1 and 2, Amanda was just dropping Mackenzie. I think she dropped Mackenzie there once. One knockdown, but a few times she had Mackenzie on chicken legs, like bruised her up and everything like that. Halfway through round 2, going into round 3, Mackenzie turned the fight around to her favor. Had more grappling and just winning. She had Lemos on the ground a few times, controlled her there. Tried for a couple of submissions, but Amanda got out of it. So it was a good, nice fight, a display of martial arts, jiu-jitsu, and kickboxing. But all in all, Amanda was the outright winner there in that fight. So she fought really well. Big ups Amanda Lemos. Keeps herself number 3 in that division for sure. And then lastly, Marcus Rogerio de Lima versus Junior Tafa. So Junior Tafa stepped in for Justin. Justin Tafa was the older brother, and he was supposed to fight this fight, but then he couldn't make it. I think he got hurt or something. So Junior Tafa jumped in on short notice, and this was the only fight on the night that was stopped by leg kicks. Marcus basically leg kicked Tafa's standing leg to the point where he literally couldn't stand. He just dropped to the ground, stayed there, and he was like, "Yeah, there's no way I can continue anymore." Yeah, he literally just dropped him, stuck. Like nasty leg kick shit. And only to the calf.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's pretty much our time. Wonderful card. I thought it was really big surprises on the night for Volkanovski, but yeah, very entertaining nonetheless. Anyway, that's our time. Shot Jedi. Everyone, thank you for watching.
No worries.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Help us get to our first 500 subscribers, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Check your Jedi.